Harm and Dina Bache, my wife's ancestors, came from Germany to Wyrock, Minnesota in 1913.
Dina studied English diligently and made certain that all of her children did as well. Harm, on the other hand, was determined about not acquiring any more English than what he had learned at the local feed store. That's how he found out about a 300-acre farm for rent. Harm investigated the property and discovered it had rich soil, a creek, and a furnished 4-bedroom home. Harm could rent the site for $500 a month for 5 years with the option to buy draft horses and agricultural tools included. Harm and Dina had saved $205, so Harm dressed up, cleaned his shoes, and headed out to borrow $295. The first banker remarked,
"I'm sorry, but I don't understand you."
The second banker remarked,
Are you a U.S. citizen? You'll have to learn English if you want to borrow money here.
When Harm returned home, he was dissatisfied and perplexed. "I go to the bank and shake hands to get money while I'm in Germany. They don't ask questions like that," he said. Dina carefully explained that all he needed to do was learn to speak English. He reluctantly consented. But every evening, his family came to his aid. The role of the banker was portrayed by the oldest kid. Harm's behavior was criticized by the other youngsters. They rehearsed throughout October and November, and on December 10th, they determined he was ready. Dina also shocked him by revealing that the kids had earned $40 performing odd jobs around town, requiring them to borrow just $255. All of the kids shouted and went to bed feeling pleased of themselves. Dina recommended that Harm borrow $300 anyhow, so that they could give the children a good Christmas for all their hard work. Harm gladly agreed. He polished his shoes and went into the Farmers and Merchants State Bank the next morning. After shaking hands with the banker, Harm stated, "I would want to borrow $300 from Mr. Clifton Anderson to rent a farm." The lender agreed, saying that it was a magnificent farm. "I understand you have a large family, Mr. Bache, and I prefer to help people with large families," he explained. "Do you have a lot of kids?" Harm said,
"I have a dozen and a half."
"Wow. 18 children," said the banker. "You truly require the funds. Simply sign here." Harm hadn't yet understood English numerals, since he said 1 plus a half dozen or 7. Nonetheless, the banker loaned him $300. Harm and Dina rented the property, and the entire family spent a wonderful Christmas.